Now, her family believes that some of the clues to finding her could possibly be found on her Facebook page. Now, the Fulton area here is not the only roads that have these conditions. You can see right here the deplorable conditions from the roads, from this to actually that. This morning in protest, wanting a rematch, but that pass, that fell incomplete. Virginia Baker, she actually had to bury her son here, 27-year-old Isaiah Baker. He's buried right behind me here at Riverview Cemetery. Now, he's only one of more than 40 murders this year so far in Richmond, and some of them are actually going unsolved, and that's a problem that this family wants answers to. The fire crews are here for more than 6 hours here at this apartment building you see right behind me. You see it's actually roped off and boarded up. That was from a fire. Look to the left of your screen. You can see the grass has actually been mowed earlier by Department of Public Works workers from earlier this morning. But take a walk with me here. Look along the steps here on the other side of Libby Park. Now, the grass stands a couple of feet tall in some areas. They were actually hit by stray bullets that came from over here by the basketball court. Now, this all unfolded over Memorial Day weekend 5 days ago. And now police are asking anyone with information at home to please get to them to help solve this case. They see this orange cone here on the roadway, but they're not actually sure what's underneath it. If you look right underneath, it's actually a 1 foot deep pothole that they'll have to avoid whenever they're driving, or their car could pay the price. If you don't have to be out, please don't be out. Please be safe if you are out yourself. But for now, I'm actually live in Emporia with my friend, Mr. Snowman, Julius Kizzee, and the Snowman. 8 News. Every backpack not given to kids today will actually be held here at Lakeland Elementary for teachers to give out and back to school. In Petersburg, and maybe going back to school myself, Julius Kizzee, 8 News. You know I had to pull up here to Virginia University to get a fresh cut. When you experience things in life, John and Katie, you got to go full-fledged. You can't go halfway. So I made a snow angel. It's the best one I got. So you know what? Hey. That's what I got. Live in Emporia, Julius Kizzee, and the Snow Angel, 8 News. Well done. It was a very moving vigil today. Shamar Hill Jr. touched many people that were at that vigil today over in the Hillside Court community. And many people there, they just wanted to emphasize that they want this to never, ever happen again. Look at my son! Look at my son! Emotions running high for Shamar Hill Sr., who lost his only son in Hillside Court last week.
He was my hero. My hero. My hero!
Shamar Sr. and Jr. shared a special bond, sharing the same name and also the same birthday.
From day one, I would never have to imagine a day like this, man, coming out here with my son, man, just having him having fun, he running around like this is his land. There shouldn't be no war zone, man.
Hundreds gathered Saturday where Shamar Jr. was playing when he was shot during random gunfire. Red, green, and blue balloons, all of Shamar's favorite colors, filled the air in his memory.
I already know this is not an easy task. I already know it. Thank you. Because you lost your 3-year-old baby. No, nothing can compare to what y'all feeling right now.
Through the tears, the Hillside Court community hopes to console this heartbroken family through the pain and prevent this tragedy from ever happening again.
Enough is enough.
Enough. Yes.
We have to have a plan of action.
Yes.
The time is now.
The community says the memories of Shamar will never go away, and as balloons fly high, his innocent spirit flies high with it.
Please, please, don't forget little Shamar. Because if you do, I don't know what to say about our communities.
Now, 3-year-old Shamar Hill will be laid to rest Monday at 12:30. We'll have more details about his homegoing service on our website, WRC.com. Live in Richmond, Julius Kizzee, 8 News. Well, Talia, just a heartwarming story all the way around. 2-year-old LaVere Robinson, who was shot, like you said, 2 months ago, now taking his first steps out of the hospital. We actually have that on video, and a family that's coming together now to hopefully watch him grow.
As you see, he's talking now.
2-year-old LaVere Robinson is finally home after spending more than 2 months in the hospital. The toddler was shot back in December at a family home in Henrico.
Actually, to have it happen to your family, it's not, we got to come together now and stop the gun violence. There's no need to be shooting into nobody's house.
2 men are accused of shooting up this home on Winston Street, one of the bullets hitting LaVere in the head. On the road to recovery, the 2-year-old is now up and walking, making the major accomplishment with the help of nurses and family.
People may look at him and be like, oh, he's not walking. To us, he's walking. Because it went from him not being able to stand on his own, sit up on his own, to where he can actually sit up on his own now. He's taking steps. If you hold him, he's taking steps now.
Although he's come so far, he still has a ways to go. He will have surgery in the near future to put a bone in his brain. Right now, he can't move his left hand, which will come in time, and he must now wear a helmet covering his scars from that tragic day.
It tore the family apart. It actually broke our family up because now my daughter has moved into her own place. I'm moving somewhere else, and everybody's now looking to get their own place. There will be no one left in that address.
Loved ones thankful to have their little boy back where he belongs, at home with his family.
He got a long road to recovery, but he's making it. He's doing it. And I can't ask for more. He has life.
Now, two men, 19-year-old R. McLaughlin and 23-year-old Randy Vaughn, have been charged with attempted murder and conspiracy to commit murder back in January. Live in Henrico, Julius Kizzee, 8 News. But Talia, look at it like this. Kobe wasn't just a basketball player. He was a legend, he was a mogul, he was a mentor, he was an icon to so many people around America. And tonight, people I spoke to, they say they're actually going to keep playing basketball to hopefully keep his memory alive. A man once said, the most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do. That man was Kobe Bean Bryant.
Kobe was one of those leaders for our generation. And so growing up as a kid, you know, watching that sport, playing a game, that becomes a part of your culture.
Bryant, a 41-year-old retired NBA player, died in a helicopter crash in Calabasas on Sunday morning, along with 8 others, including his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna. The news traveled to players here in Virginia, inspired by the Lakers legend.
Basically, Kobe taught me everything, like watching him play.
Because there's other people, you know what I mean, like, that have negative influences on young kids and stuff like that, and I feel like Kobe was a positive influence of somebody to look up to.
As tragedy rocked the basketball world, Richmond ballers did what Kobe did best.
Best thing I can do is scream Kobe every time I shoot, you hear me?
They say this because maybe, just maybe, it's what the Black Mamba would have wanted.
You never forget them, and you have to keep going because that's how you pay homage.
Now, this is a developing story out of Calabasas, just a sad story all around the basketball world and also around America. We'll keep you up to date on air and also online at WRC.com. Live in Richmond, Julius Kizzee, 8 News.